morning, happy Saturday. I look kind of nice today. I felt like being cute today because for no reason at all. I just felt like it. I really just wanted to wear this hat. It's very cute. It's like being Disney when you're not at Disney, but like not too much Disney, because I feel like the rest of my outfit does not give Disney, but obviously the hat does, and it's very cute. So I love this. And I will probably wear this outfit a million more times, to be honest, because I really like it. It's very basic, but I love it. Anyway, again, happy Saturday. It is 11:41 a.m. and we have some fun things planned for today. Let me just pull up. No! Part of my order is not available. What is it? It's probably the one thing I wanted the most. I just knew it. I knew it. My mobile order is not complete, and the one main thing I wanted, I knew that was gonna happen. Anyway, it's okay. So to-do list for today. First off, Barnes & Noble. I am not a reader by any stretch. However, there are some books that I want to get and I want to attempt reading again. I feel like I attempted reading a few years ago and really got nowhere. I started reading the book and then just never touched it again. But there are two books that I want to get. We'll get into those later, but we're going to Barnes & Noble's. I mean, Barnes & Noble. It's not Barnes & Noble's. You know how we love to put an S on everything. Barnes & Noble. And there's a Hallmark by that Barnes & Noble we're going to. And they have Jellycat. So I want to check and see if they have any of the summer ones, because there's like a little lemonade amusable that I want. So we're going to stop in there. Then if we have time, and I say if we have time because I'm meeting my friend for brunch at 2. She's usually late, so I feel like she's not gonna be on time, so I will have time probably to do these other things. But I need to go to Michael's because I need to get some Rit color dye. If you guys don't know, well, you probably don't know, but I collect Disney vintage, and so a lot of my shirts and stuff are like old. And I saw someone on Instagram like renewing vintage shirts, and I want to try it. So we need to get Rit dye color mover, and I need to go to the thrift store and find like a big pot, because you have to boil like the clothes in the water with the Rit dye color remover, and I don't want to use like a pot that I cook in. And I also don't even think I have a pot that's as big as what I need, so I want to find a cheap one at Goodwill if I can. And what else? I think that's it. Okay, so yeah, that's the agenda for today. Like I said, we're going to brunch later, so I don't know if we're doing anything else after that. We be talking so much, so I don't know how long that's going to take, but hopefully not the rest of the day. But I mean, if it does, it's fine. So yeah, that's what we're getting ready to do. I'm getting ready to leave, and I'm fixing a little iced coffee right now. Oh no. Okay, I don't have time to deal with I feel like I mentioned this before, but I get my Pebble Ice from Chick-fil-A because you can buy it by the bag. I really should just buy an ice maker at this point, but I just feel like I just don't want, I don't know, maybe I will eventually. But I get my ice at Chick-fil-A, my Pebble Ice from Chick-fil-A, and I don't have anywhere big enough to put the entire bag when I get it. So like some of it's in the bag still, some of it's in a container. I didn't refill the container. I don't feel like trying to break it apart in the bag. So I hate the refrigerator ice that we have, but part of the reason is it just gets stuck together. Like, I don't know what's wrong with this thing, but it's like not right. And I don't like the shape of this ice also, but we're gonna make do. Like, I shouldn't have to work that hard to get ice. To be fair, our fridge is pretty old, so. It's supposed to rain later. I may regret this outfit choice, or at least the top. I am gonna bring a little jacket though, because we're gonna be in a restaurant and I may get chilly, but you know, I just felt like looking like something today. Because usually I don't be feeling like it. But as I said, I really just wanted to wear this hat, so I like it. I got it from, I actually can't remember right now. I will put it on the screen here. I'm gonna have to look it up, but I will tag where I got it from. But it's really cute. Like, it has like little pins that come with it. You don't have to put them there, but I put them there. That's how they put them there on their like website. But it's really cute. I feel like it's like a cute, you know, minimal Disney item. I really like it. See, this is also why I don't like our ice. Or not just our ice, but other ice that's not pebbled ice. It just, the coffee just doesn't taste the same. I don't know what it is. It's probably just in my mind, but it just doesn't taste the same. All right, that'll do, because I feel like if I do any more, it's gonna be too sweet then. Coffee is ready. This cup is so old. I remember when I was addicted to buying Starbucks cups, and now I don't really like them. It's just so crazy. Oh, let me show y'all the whole fit, actually. Hopefully, I'll be able to show you, because you know, angle. Okay, this is the fit. Can you even see me? I don't know, but let me back up some more. You're not gonna be able to see my full body, so it's fine. But basically, this is what I have on. My favorite Aritzia top. I need this shirt in about 2 to 3 more white ones and then other colors because I just wanna live in a tube top. Like, I don't really want to wear a shirt. And I love that for me because for most of my life, I never thought I could wear a tube top because I have bigger boobs, but I just don't care anymore. I just don't care. So now I wear tube tops. Anyway, Aritzia tube top, these very old, like, nylon swishy cargos that I got from Zara forever ago, and my Adidas Taekwondo. I'll turn the camera on and show you, but they're like my new favorite shoes. They're literally like an Adidas sneaker, but a ballet flat almost, but they're really cute. I already mentioned the hat, don't remember. I think it's like Shop Muse or whatever this is, something Muse. I'll put it on the screen, I just really can't remember. Then I have my baggu bag and it's loaded up with lots of fun things. We have our Labubu, and then this little Stony Clover Lane smiley face bag charm, and then my Jellycat cherries, and then this little one that I got from TJ Maxx. And then, did I say baggu? Baggu bowler bag. And yes, I think I'm gonna wear sunglasses actually, because why not? Oh, I didn't even say my other accessories. My necklaces, can you even see, are from TJ Maxx. I just think they're fun. Then my bracelet is TJ Maxx. This ring is either TJ Maxx Marshalls, TJ Maxx or Marshalls, TJ Maxx Marshalls. And then, I think I've been saying it wrong. I think it's Elisa Johnson, not Eliza Johnson, but Elisa Johnson. Is this too much? No, it's not. I love it. I'm calling it now. This will be my summer uniform until further notice, I guess I should say. A million accessories in the most basic outfit is what I do best. See, and then the ice machine is constantly trying to scare me. So yeah, that is the fit. Oh, you can see my shoes here. They're like little, they have laces. They're really cute. So yeah, that's the fit. And yeah, we're gonna get ready to go because, like I said, we have a few things to do before we meet up with my friend for brunch. So I'm gonna try to bring y'all along. Y'all know I don't like vlogging too much in public, but we'll see. We'll see what we can get. CC bag look nice, but the Birkin bag look way more heavy. That's just a big girl thing to get me. With the rose, not the one with the stem, the one with the rim, the one that seem to make more enemies and friends. I'm sliding in that. Cash rules everything around me. Ask about me. My shooters be my juniors. Call me Robert Downey.
Whoa, whoa, yeah. Look at me dead in my eyes. I know that you know that a nigga ain't lying. Too much respect. All of my shorty VDs, they know not to try. Too much respect. I used to hand out CDs before they would buy. Whoa, she love me so much, it seem like she buys. Niggas don't know how I live, but that's cause they live it to hide. Hey. 4S13, stepping on shit till it's plied. He brought me the money sealed up, I still had to count it, I cannot just hide. Whoa, 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 yeah, let's have sex in the bank. Tellin' her open a safe. I hate a privileged rapper who don't even know what it takes. The diamonds they hit like a rainbow, that's cause the neck is a frame. Her, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, let's have sex in the nines, do it. Breaking and bending the spines, do it. I hate a privileged rapper that they had to hit 60 times.
Oh my gosh, I just saw the cutest interaction with this little girl and her dad. I love catching like random stuff like that when people are just like living their lives, but they do something so cute. Like that was just the cutest little thing. So anyway, we're back in the car. My friend has, to no one's surprise, pushed the time back of our brunch. I told y'all she's always late, so I already knew. So we have more time to kill. I had a successful Barnes & Noble trip. I found both books that I was looking for, and I stopped in Bath & Body Works to get some hand soaps because I did need that, but that was like a maybe if I feel like it I'll get some, but it was right here, so I got some. And then sadly I just found out from the Hallmark that I went to that Jellycat is not going to be selling to like small businesses anymore. You can only get it at like big box places like Nordstrom or FAO Schwartz, which sucks because I really liked going to Hallmark and getting that, like when I would just be in there for cards. Now we can't get them, and they just have like whatever is left from whatever they had before, which was like nothing really, but that stinks. So anyway, let me tell you about the books that I got because I'm excited about them. And then okay, let's go in order. So first, I got the first book. This one is called The Last Time I Lied by Riley Sager. Sorry if that's not correct pronunciation, but this girl that I watch on YouTube, I think her name is Stephanie Espinosa. She does reading vlogs and she is like a reader, and I just watch her because I like her vlogs. Again, I am not a reader, but I was influenced randomly. I had her vlog playing in the background and she went and did like a little Barnes & Noble trip, and she was describing this book, and I don't know why, because it wasn't even anything like super special about what she said, but I was like, I feel like I want to read that. So that's why I got this. It's like is it a thriller? I think it might be a thriller or a mystery, but basically, to my understanding, it's like these girls are at a camp and 3 girls go missing and they are never found. And so one of the girls, hold on, let me just read it because I don't want to say it wrong. Emily sleepily watched the others sneak out. Okay, they snuck out of the cabin into the darkness. The last she or anyone saw of them was Vivian closing the door, hushing Emma with a finger. So they snuck out. Now she's like, fast forward to the future. She goes back to the camp to be like a camp counselor, I think. And then she's put in that same cabin that they were in, I think. Yeah. That probably wasn't a good description, but you can just look it up for yourself. But anyway, her describing it when she purchased it made me want to get it and made me want to read it, because I feel like I would be more interested in, like, I don't know, this type of a book, like a mystery, like a murder mystery or crime, something. I don't know. So we got that because it sounded good. So TBD on if I actually read it. I'm going to try. And then the other book I got was Grimm's Fairy Tales. The way that this came about, one, it was meant for me to have this book because when I asked like the person that worked in there to help me find it, I wanted this one specifically, but because there's a lot of different like versions, but I wanted this one. She said that they had it, then we went to the aisle, and then she was like, I guess we don't have that one, but we have these other versions. And so the other 2 covers, I didn't, actually it was 3 of the versions. I didn't like those covers, and then one of them had like, I'm very like weird about certain imagery and stuff, like pictures. I just don't like some things, and I don't want to have certain visuals, if that makes sense. So that's why I wanted this one specifically. But anyway, we couldn't find it. So I stood over there, walked back and forth, walked around the store. And then I came back and I was like, I know it's here. I know it's here. And so I looked and then I found it. Anyway, this was prompted because my friend sent me a TikTok about like a conspiracy theorist about Snow White. And then I fell down a rabbit hole in the comments, and people were saying that like the original Snow White story. Well, I don't want to spoil, it doesn't matter. She actually dies in the original story, but obviously Disney is Disney, so that's like not the ending there. But a lot of the stories that Disney has recreated are from these writers. So it's like a book full of all of the different like stories, like Cinderella, Snow White, Little Red Riding Hood, Rapunzel. I mean, basically this is like a Disney playbook for real. So I'm interested to see like what actually happened in these stories that is like not what I'm used to. And I thought it would be like a cool, because I love Disney obviously, but like reading these stories, like the original stories, which are obviously going to be dark, but I feel like that's why it's like kind of interesting. So I'm excited to read. It's literally just like endless stories. I don't need to show. It's like a bunch of little stories, which I feel like is also doable for me because, as I said, I'm not a reader, but I think I can read like a story. So like literally one of these stories is 2 pages. I could do that. So I'm excited about this, actually. I'm excited to read this. I will be starting off with the Snow White story, though I'm not going to read in order. Well, maybe I will after I read that one, but I'm excited about the Snow White one. So got this one. And then let me just show you the soaps that I got because they smell good. The first scent is Waikiki Beach Coconut. I bought 2 of these because they smell good. And one thing about me, I love a tropical scent. And honestly, this smells like way St. Bart's. And that's why I had to get it. I bought 2 because I just know I'm gonna love this one. I also got Santorini Coast. This one smells more fresh. I don't really know how to describe it, but it smells really good. Oh, creamy coconut, almond blossom, and warm vanilla. But it smells like a fresher version. It's not so warm, in my opinion. Then I got coconut lime verbena. This one I got for the kitchen because it's not as like fruity, sweet. And it smells good. It's zesty lime, lemon, verbena, and coconut water. Clearly we have a theme here. Coconut scent. And then this one, oh, this is just vanilla swirl. And this is sweet vanilla, whipped milk, and berry swirl. It's just mostly a vanilla scent. You can never go wrong. It smells pretty good. My favorite is the Waikiki Beach Coconut. What scents are these? Oh, dragon fruit, water bamboo, and coconut jasmine. I love that they have the notes on here. I don't know the last time I bought soap. Maybe I didn't pay attention to it, but the last time I bought soap at Bath & Body Works, I don't recall the notes being on there, but I'm glad that they have started putting that on the bottle. So anyway, it is 1:47 now, and my best friend says she'll be there at 2:30, but I don't believe that. So I'm gonna go over to the mall real quick. So my camera overheated and just cut me off. But as I was saying, I don't believe my best friend's gonna be ready at 2:30. So I'm gonna run over to the mall just to look at the Pop Mart vending machine real quick and see if there's any crybabies in there, and maybe take a little peek in Miniso to see if there's any other mystery boxes. But that's gonna be real quick. And actually, I also need gas, but I don't want to get gas on this side. I need to go when we're closer to the restaurant because I can go to a Wawa or a Royal Farms, but also I don't know if I should risk it. Ugh, I hate getting gas. Okay, so yeah, that's what we're about to do. Run to the mall, and then we'll see what my best friend doing. And then if we still have time, we'll go maybe to Michael's and do that. But anyway, going to the mall now.
Keep it juicy, juicy. I eat that lunch. She keep that booty, booty. She keep that plump. That natural beauty, beauty. Yeah, yeah. If you could see it from the phone.
I'm back home now, and it is almost 11 o'clock. It's 10:48. I told y'all I felt like we was gonna be out all day because every time we hang out, we don't know how to go home. So I'm just getting home, and I'm getting ready to get in the bed. But I had a package, and I thought we could open it together. Oh, I don't even think, what was the last thing we talked about? I think I was getting ready to go to the mall. That was a waste. Obviously, there was nothing good in the Pop Mart vending machines and nothing at Miniso. They didn't even have like any of the mystery boxes that were there. So I guess they were as popular. Somebody had mentioned how, or said like in my comments, like how was I able to just walk in and get one? I didn't realize they were so popular, the Stitch ones. Like they didn't even have those. Thankfully, it did not rain today, which was great. And the place we went to was really good. I don't even think I said where we went, but we went to Mucho Gusto. I really liked it. The drinks were good. The food was good. It was a nice little spot. I will be back. So I enjoyed that. So our package, a pair of sunglasses. Desi sunglasses to be specific. This is a cute little case. I like that more people are doing this because I think this is a collapsible case. Yeah, it is. Which makes it more compact for storage and traveling. So like when it's in your bag, it's just sleek like that. So I love that. On to the real thing that everyone wants to see. Well, that I want to see. These are cute. Nice and big, like I like. Love these. Let's see, they look like probably not worth. Oh, kind of like them with this hat. Are we a hat and sunglasses girl? Kind of feeling it. Why am I looking at the viewfinder is on the side, so I'm always looking over here instead of directly in the camera. It's a habit that I unfortunately cannot break. But this is them. Very cute. I would take my hat off, but my hair underneath is not the best. But these are cute. Love these. I love a yellow lens. And I told y'all I like brown. I feel like I typically get brown sunglasses, but my current favorites are black, the Elisa Johnson ones. But these are really cute. What are the names of these? These are the Pusha and Burnt Caramel / Yellow. So again, they're by Desi. I love Desi glasses, actually. Oh yeah, and it says on the inside. Is it gonna focus? Ooh, Pusha by Desi. Hopefully that's focused. But anyway, that was the package. Really cute. Love these. Yeah. Okay. Enough show and tell. I'm gonna go shower. And I wish I wasn't so sleepy because part of me wants to read some of my book, the fairy tales one. I kind of want to read the Snow White story right now. I might. Maybe I'll get a second wind after my shower and we'll see. I don't know how many pages it is though. I kind of want to look. Let's just look because maybe it's not that long and maybe we can read it. Let me grab it. So there's like multiple Snow Whites in here. There is Snow White and Rose Red, and then there's Snow White and the Seven Dwarves, which I feel like is probably the one. Okay, so maybe, I'm pretty sure it's probably Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. I feel like me looking like I don't have a shirt on is crazy. I need to get, actually that's what the issue is. I forgot, well I didn't forget, but when I order more of these, note to myself for the future, order this a size down because while it does fit, I'm feeling myself doing this a lot and I feel like it's because it needs to be slightly tighter, you know? So, note to self, size down. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. That would be appropriate. But it only looks like it's a few pages, 297 to 303. Now me about to have a bedtime story. Okay, so it's like 8 pages. We can read 8 pages. I feel like we can read 8 pages. So yay. Okay, I'm gonna take a shower and then we're gonna read Snow White. Oh, should I read it? I'm not reading it to y'all, but that would be cute. Psych. I'm not reading to y'all. But what if I was like a reading vlogger? No, I would never be a reading vlogger. Actually, never say never. But I feel like that was part of the problem with me not wanting to read, is because I didn't find books that I was like actually interested in. So maybe, actually, I'm too ambitious. I'm too ambitious. Don't even worry about what I'm saying right now. Just ignore it and act like I actually never said anything, because I didn't. I don't even know what we're talking about right now. So I'm about to get in the shower and then we're gonna get in the bed and I am going to potentially read my new book and I'm so excited. Okay, so I just finished reading the Snow White story and it's very similar to like the Disney story. The one thing that is like, I'm pretty sure this was not in the original, or I don't remember them even like hinting at it, but in the book it says that the queen eats the heart. If you remember, okay, so backtrack. If you've seen Snow White, you know, if I remember correctly, because I actually haven't seen Snow White in so long, but the huntsman that's supposed to kill Snow White doesn't end up killing her, and he ends up taking the heart of like a boar or a pig or whatever back to the queen, because he was supposed to take Snow White's heart, but he ended up letting her go. Anyway, in this story, the queen eats the heart because she thinks it's Snow White. I mean, I don't care whose heart she thinks it is, but ew that she eats the heart. It says like the cooks put salt on it and the queen ate the heart. Like, okay, so that was weird. I knew there would be like weird aspects to this, but yuck. So that was a weird thing. And then also, it's like multiple times. I can't remember if this is in the Disney one either, but the queen comes to Snow White multiple times. Like the first time, this is in the book. The first time she comes to her as an old woman and offers her like a lace thing. And she basically ends up choking Snow White to what she thinks is to death, but actually it's not. The dwarfs come back home and find Snow White basically passed out and they take the lace off her and she's fine. And then they're like, don't. Also, she was pissing me off because she kept not listening to the dwarves. They kept being like, girl, don't let anybody come in this house when we're not here because the queen is trying to kill you. And she keep letting people come in this house. So anyway, the second time, the queen comes back as an old lady, but she comes back with a poisonous comb. Once again, Snow White lets her in and combs the girl's hair with the poison comb, and she seemingly dies. Again, the seven dwarfs come back, find her, they get her back together. I guess they wash her, whatever, remove the poison. So then the third time, the queen comes back again, but this time as like a country woman. And this is when she comes with the apple. And I just feel like if you almost died twice, why are you even... You need a third time to still find out? Like, so I low-key am not... Anything that happens to her, I'm not sad about because you're just dumb at this point. So anyway, the queen comes back with the apple, and obviously Snow White eats it. And when the seven dwarfs come back and find her, she's dead. Like, nothing that they do like they did before can bring her back to life. She's literally dead. They said that she looked like she was sleeping, and so because she still looked like she was alive and only sleeping, they didn't want to bury her. So that's how she ended up in the glass coffin. And I guess it is the king. The king comes into the woods and finds the dwarf's house or whatever, and he sees like the coffin with Snow White in it, and he asks them, can he buy it from them? Which is weird because why would you? That's a whole weird, okay? He asks the dwarfs, can he buy it? He'll pay them whatever. And they're like, there's no amount of money you could give us for this, no. And then he's like, well, give it to me as a gift because basically I can't live without being able to see Snow White. Mind you, she is dead. To our understanding, she is dead. So this is very weird. It's weird that she's in a glass coffin already, but it's weird that this random man who has seen her once is like, I can't live without this dead body. I need to have her visible to me all the time. So anyway, they're like, okay, he must really like value her and we know he'll take good care of her. So they give him Snow White. And on the way back to his kingdom or whatever, the servants like stumble and then it causes Snow White's body to like, the apple piece in her throat, it comes out and then she comes back to life. Like, what? I mean, I almost prefer this version better than like the stupid kiss, but like, what? So anyway, Snow White comes back to life and ends up marrying the king, and then they have a wedding, and I think they invite the queen, and she wasn't sure if she was going to go or whatever because she didn't know it was Snow White was the queen at this wedding. Or yeah, because she asked the mirror the third time, like, who's the fairest in the land? And he was like, you are the fairest here, but another queen is the fairest one of all. And so she didn't know that it was still Snow White because he only referred to Snow White as the queen instead of Snow White. The queen was obviously mad because that's the whole point of this. She ends up going to the wedding, discovers that it's Snow White. By the time she realizes all of this, they have iron shoes ready for her. It says they had to use them with tongs. So they brought them in like off the fire and they made her wear them and dance until she died. So yeah, the only person that ends up dying is the queen, who is her stepmother. I don't remember how much background they gave us on Snow White in the movie, the Disney movie, because I didn't remember anything about her mother, but in the book, her mom wished to have a child that was like white as snow, something red as blood, and her hair. I don't know. There's some phrasing. It's like white as snow, red as blood, and black as ebony wood. And so basically Snow White is all those things. So anyway, overall, I enjoyed that. It was a good, quick little read for me, right up my alley. Couple pages. I feel accomplished. I feel like I just really did something reading those like 7 pages. So yeah, that was cute. I enjoyed that. And now I feel like I can go to sleep. I'm actually very sleepy, to be honest with you. Like, so tired. So I'm gonna wrap it up for today, and I think I should be back tomorrow. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow yet, but I will probably be going grocery shopping because I need to get back on track. I keep not going on Thursdays, which is my day that I like to go, and then I'm forced to go on Sunday because that's the easiest day for me to go. The rest of the week will be not. I can't even speak English. Okay, I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night. Good morning, y'all. It's the next day, and we have errands to run, and not fun ones. I'm gonna have to be Bob the Builder and fix my toilet. It's running. Sorry. But it keeps running randomly, and so I'm very much a person that feels like I can fix anything if I really want to. So I think, well, not I think, I know the flapper needs to be changed, and I don't really feel like getting somebody else to do that because it seems simple enough for me to just do it myself. And so I'm gonna go buy a new flapper and replace it. I have the old one with me because the video I watched, the man said take it with you because there's a lot of options and you want to make sure you get the exact one. So I brought it with me. I did wash it off. I'm not gross. But yeah, so we have to stop at like, I think I'm gonna stop at Lowe's because that's on the way. Then we have to get groceries because I didn't do it on Thursday like I was supposed to. I really have to get back on track because this is like the 3rd Sunday I have had to grocery shop on Sundays. And we all know I don't like going anywhere on Sundays, especially grocery shopping. Then I think I'm gonna try to stop at Michael's again today since I didn't do it yesterday and get the Rick color dye. And actually I need to see if there's a thrift store on that side. First stop is Goodwill. After doing the grocery store Olympics, we are finally back home. Like, I don't even understand. Well, I do know how I had to go to so many places because I'm picky, and of course, no one grocery store has all of the things that I need and want. So we went to 3 grocery stores. Actually 4, technically. That's crazy, I know. But anyway, I thought we could do a little haul because I have some fun things to share. Well, fun to me. First is my all-time favorite. I'm so glad to be getting these again. I really don't know why I stopped because it was like wintertime, but this is like my favorite sweet treat of all time. These Island Way fruit sorbets. Thank me later. Just trust me. Thank me later. I get mine at either Costco or Wegmans. I don't know if they're sold anywhere else, but that's where I get mine. And I just found a new flavor today. Didn't know this was a thing. Pineapple. Pineapple is not in any of the variety packs, and I cannot wait. I need to text my friend actually because we were just talking about this yesterday because I put her onto them and they're like her favorite thing now too. Who knew they had pineapple and individually boxed pineapple? So I'm definitely eating one of these today. Probably after I eat my food because I did get Chipotle, because one thing about me, I have to buy food after I go grocery shopping. I can't cook anything. It's just, I don't make the rules. That's just how it is. You grocery shop and then you have to buy food. Like you have to buy a meal from somewhere. Also from Wegmans, I got some Celsius. This, I think I mentioned this. Currently my favorite flavor, Playa Vibe. And it's sparkling pina colada edition. These are so good. To be honest, Celsius doesn't do anything for me, like at all, literally nothing. But I get it anyway because I like the taste. And I mean, maybe it does a little something, but it doesn't, it's not giving anything like C4 used to give when I used to drink those. And I don't drink those, oops, sorry, because those are a lot. So yeah, got those. I just like to drink those sometimes. So actually, let me put this away while I'm talking to you guys. Actually, we're gonna do it as we go. I got bread because I'm gonna make sandwiches this week. This is sourdough. I really like sourdough. We're also having salmon Caesar this week, so I got some kale. We have croutons. These are rosemary croissant croutons. Then I have some jalapenos and some celery because I like to have celery and ranch as a little snack. I put my bread in the refrigerator. Does anybody else? I feel like my bread lasts forever when I put it in the fridge. I don't know. It definitely lasts longer than if you leave it out. I'm sure that's a common fact, but commonly known fact. I just didn't even tell y'all. S'mores clusters, because I did tell y'all these are back and they're my favorite, but picked up another bag. Then I got some Romano Caesar dressing. I like Trader Joe's Caesar for my Caesars, so I got that. And then I got this shaved Parmesan, Romano, and Asiago cheese for the salad. Some shredded cheese. This is Swiss and Gruyere. I like different cheeses for like my breakfast stuff. And I don't think I did mention, I think that I get the little egg bites from Trader Joe's, but I think this week, I am going to make my own egg bites because it just seems like I can do it. I mean, I used to make egg bites all the time, but I'm just gonna make my own this week. So I already had eggs, so I needed some more shredded cheese, and I got some chicken sausage in one of these bags, but I'm gonna make my own egg bites this week. And then I just got salmon fillets because I'm doing kale Caesar with salmon, like I mentioned, and then also just my regular like salmon, rice, and broccoli because, as I've said a million times, I'm a creature of habit, and anything that is easy for me to prepare, I'm gonna eat it over and over again and over and over and over again. Truffle Cheetos. I'm addicted, and they're my favorite. I do know why I keep buying one bag is because if I buy more than one at a time, I will eat through them even faster than I'm already eating through them. So this is my form of trying to have self-control. And then I just got the Trader Joe's version of sriracha sauce because I'm gonna put them on my egg bites. Then did I say? First store was Wegmans, second store was Trader Joe's. Not in the order that I went to them, but just in the order that I'm showing you. The next items are from Whole Foods. I stopped to get my deli meat because I told y'all I like to get my deli meat from Whole Foods. So I just got a pack of honey and maple turkey. And then Simone was telling me about these, so we're gonna try them. These Amy Lou chicken meatballs. I got the roasted garlic ones. She said they're really good, so I'm gonna try those. And then I got, by the same brand, Amy Lou, these chicken sausage mini links. So we'll report back on those. Simone said they're good, so we're gonna see. Like, she's a good eater, so I don't know. That sounds... She eats clean. She eats clean. So sometimes she says that stuff is good and then it's not to me because I have the palate of a 9-year-old. But anyway, that's what we got. From Giant, I told y'all, this was the grocery store Olympics. Like, I wasn't kidding. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. I have to go to multiple places. I just do. We have more yellow kiwis. I think I showed y'all these before and told y'all those are my favorites. Then I got olive oil, ranch, 2 of them because they were on sale, 2 for $7, I think, and whatever, it just made more sense. Butter because I feel like I want toast this week and needed some butter. Cold brew. I didn't really need one. I have like 1.5 in the fridge, but I just like to have on deck. And then had to because they were on sale. I mean, I was only gonna get one, but then these were also on sale. Might have been 2 for $7. I don't really remember, but y'all know my favorite creamer, Cinnabon. So I got 2 of those. And then I got a sriracha mayo. Put this on my salmon when I do my salmon bowls. That's everything that we got. Now the groceries I put away, I'm about to eat. This is my first meal of the day. I'm having Chipotle. I'm so excited because they made my tacos right. Last time I went there, they didn't make them right. They made them right today. So I'm gonna eat my food and I think I'm gonna watch another Star Wars movie. I'm on episode 2, which is the 5th movie in the list. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. It's 3:56, 4 o'clock right now. I don't really have anything else planned. I might edit some later, but for now, I'm about to eat and watch a movie. Hello. It is much later. It is now 8:34 and I am begrudgingly not meal prepping, but like meal prepping. And the person that I was when I made my grocery list and then went grocery shopping today is not the person that I am now. Why would I want to hand make my egg bites instead of just buying them already made? I don't know. I wish I could go back in time and ask myself, what benefit is it to do that? Knowing you as a person. But it is what it is, and I'm doing it. I'm prepping my salmon to cook, and aka throw in the air fryer, but still has to be seasoned. That's what we're doing. I am basically meal prepping. And I hate this for me, but I said I was gonna have one of my fruit sorbets when I'm done. So that is the only motivation pushing me right now. And also, I'm trying to tell myself, it's really not that deep. You're cooking with an air fryer, your other thing goes in the oven. It's easy, like, it's easy. It's easy. It's not easy. I mean, it is easy, it's just annoying, and I'd rather just be rotting on the couch right now, but I'm trying. I didn't really feel like making this aesthetic and like showing you guys because I'm really just trying to get it over with, and talking to you, aka talking to myself, is helping me push through. I finished watching Star Wars episode 2. It's very interesting. I do wish I would have gotten into it sooner because I am starting to like it, or not starting to like it, but I am enjoying it, I should say. And I feel like the more recent the movies are, like the easier they are to watch. Like the first 3 were hard watches, only because, like I said before, they're old, the acting is like not the best, the tech is not the best, like the effects are not the best. It's a hard watch in the way that it's just, you know, it's just old, but it was still good. But I'm enjoying these more modern ones a lot more. The trilogy that I'm now is the prequel or prequels, and I'm just like learning a lot about Anakin Skywalker now. Salmon is seasoned. One step down, I'm gonna turn on the air fryer to preheat. Now we're gonna make our egg bites. One thing I did just realize is I would have liked to have peppers in this, like some green peppers, and I don't have any, so we'll remember that for next time. These are already cooked, right? Yeah, fully fully cooked. This is what they look like, and this is the brand. I've never had these before, and I'm already putting them in the eggs, so I hope that they are good. Also, fun fact, my friend has chickens and she gives me eggs sometimes. Don't ask me why she has chickens, but she does. So we have non-homogenized eggs. I think I'm just gonna do 4 eggs because I'm just gonna make enough for 2 days. And I would normally eat 2 eggs per meal. So let's see how many that makes. Oh, actually, can't even do it that way because I have to take the thing out of the eggs. I just call it the baby. Why do they look like this? They're so big. Oh my gosh, they're spilling out. They look good though. They'll shrink down. This one was perfect and I thought I didn't put enough in there, but noted. This is This was the right amount. These two had too much, but I don't hate it. Letting them cool now. Got the rice and broccoli ready, and we're just waiting on the salmon to be done. And then my chores will be done. I also unloaded and reloaded the dishwasher while I was doing all of this. She is very strong back today with all of the things. Grocery store Olympics, meal prepping, dishes, change. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I changed the thing on my toilet flapper. Questionable whether I've done it right. The toilet seems to be flushing. It's completing a lot faster than it was before, which is either a good thing because that means it's been not properly filling up quick enough for a long time, or something's not right. So TBD on that, but I changed it. Nonetheless, I have changed it. Flapper is the correct size. It's just a matter of whether or not I have the chain thing properly on there. But anyway, I deserve my sweet treat that I'm going to have very shortly. I have earned it, to say the very least. And now, for the moment I've been waiting for, and I think I said these were pineapple earlier. They're definitely pina colada. I realized that after the fact, as in after I got home, because I definitely thought these were pineapple the whole time. So even more excited about these because I love pina colada. Finally getting to crack one of these open because we've earned it. There's 3 in the pack. Ooh. I'm excited. It smells really good. It's like a piece of the shell on there. That's why I love these, because like they're already soft. You don't have to wait for them to like soften up. This is good. It tastes like a pina colada daiquiri, or just like a pina, they're not called daiquiri, but like a pina colada drink. I like it. Not more than the lemon flavor though, but it's definitely top 3. Probably 3 in order of preference or order of taste. Lemon is 1, coconut is number 2, and this is definitely number 3. And I like that it's big. This is one of the bigger ones. The coconut is like the biggest one. This one is a pretty big one too. So I'm gonna go enjoy this now and maybe watch a YouTube video before I go take a shower and get ready for bed, because it's already time to start a new week. The way that the weekend be running away from us is crazy. It was just Friday. So I just finished reading the first chapter of my book and off to a good start. I'm proud of me. I read it while I was waiting for my whitening strip timer to go off, and I like it so far. I think it's going to be interesting. So far we got like a little backstory of the girls disappearing. So basically like how she felt when she woke up that morning, the main character. And so it's just like really descriptive about like the morning when she realized that they were gone. And then it fast forwards to her current life, and she's like a painter, and all of her paintings are basically of the girls going missing into the woods. We don't actually know what happened to the girls, and she doesn't actually know what happened to the girls, but she just keeps painting the same painting over and over again basically. But they're really good, and people are like really into her paintings. So that's as far as I got. I mean, I'm just in the first chapter, but the camp owner comes to her art gallery, and they haven't seen each other, I'm assuming, since she was like a camper. And so she wasn't expecting to see her, and they haven't seen each other. So she invited her to have lunch, her, the main character, who is Emma. She invited her to have lunch, and she said that she has a proposition for her. And so her, I don't know who what to call him, like her art dealer, the guy who set up the gallery for her. I don't know, but he thinks that it's going to be a commission, but I think it's something else. It's obviously going to be something else because the premise is her going back to the camp. But she says that she has a proposition for her and they're going to meet to have lunch the next day. And so that's where I stopped because one, I was falling asleep, because one thing reading will do to me is knock me out. So I woke up, took my strips off because my timer ended, but then finished reading. So I got through chapter 1. But anyway, I think that's gonna be all for tonight. I'm getting ready to go to sleep. I'm clearly already in the bed, showered, and I'm just gonna go to sleep now because I have to go to the office tomorrow. So I'm gonna wrap up the vlog here. Hope you guys enjoyed coming along with me this weekend for my errands and fun stuff. I will see you guys next week. Good night. How long am I gonna keep doing the peace sign? Like, I think I should just keep doing it. I mean, why not? It's a staple now, right? I think so. It just kind of goes. Good night. Just kidding, I'm back. I also got a new toothbrush and I was showing you guys. I never had a toothbrush with the round brush head. It was so weird brushing my teeth with that. Like, I hope I get used to it, but it was literally so weird and I felt so awkward. And I just wanted you guys to know in case you could tell I looked weird. But yeah, first time using that kind of toothbrush. So we'll see how it goes. My teeth feel really clean, so I think that's a good sign. But yeah, so okay, for real. Good night now. Okay, bye.